Garland against Van Vliet. Jones up top. He has 7. That one's not going to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
The wide open look here for Garland. Can't nail the jumper.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Steven Adams is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Shepard in at the point guard position. Now here's Durant. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Durant down low. Leonard's there, and it's Adams on the follow.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And Leonard has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's KD. And Houston again. And with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Beal. Over Thompson. Good D by Thompson.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside, KD. Shoots over Leonard. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
Beal can't get it to go.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the defense.
First team foul. Shooting for Houston, Kevin Durant.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Shepard, the pass to Durant to take the lead, and it's sent back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Up top, Durant, guarded by Jackson. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
High post, KD. Leonard's there. Şengün. Houston gets it back. Pass to Shepard. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Shoots over Garland. Durant, no good.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Now, here's Garland. T right on him. Leonard lets it rip from three.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Here's Durant. Count it. Durant's got 28.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Beal taking his time here. Over Thompson. The shot by Beal, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release. Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
To the paint, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Shepard. His three-pointers off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Looking to get back on track here. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shepard. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Can't connect from short range.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now here's Leonard. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. Leonard against Durant. VanVleet outside. Back to KD. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Şengün. Lets it go with a 3. And they get it back. Another shot stolen by Garland. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Beal. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. KD against Leonard. And VanVleet is right there.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Garland kicks to Leonard. VanVleet against Garland. And it's Beal in the corner. Off target from outside.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Lopez, he's checked in for the Clippers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Bradley Beal. Back to VanVleet. Adams outside. Just 4 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock. Violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Outside Mathurin. With the fadeaway. Misses off the left iron. And KD's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Out to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around to tie it up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Mathurin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
Mathurin hits them both. Rockets trail by 4. And here is VanVleet. Pass to Durant. Yes! And the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Personal foul.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Durant.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And the Clippers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
Houston making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Here's Mathurin. A three from Leonard. It's rebounded by Şengün. Thompson passes to Durant.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To take the lead. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Garland. Pass to Collins. Leonard draws the double. Clock at 4. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Los Angeles with another miss. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Collins. Here's Kawhi Leonard on the attack. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Van Vliet looking around. And here's KD for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to KD. Over Mathurin. Durant. No good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Şengün to tie it up. Leonard with the rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Now here's Van Vliet. It counts. A tremendous three to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
It's time to get
Garland against Van Vliet. Outside Garland. Pass to Leonard. Over Durant. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And so here is Houston. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now here's Durant. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Durant's got the first. Points here in the overtime period for the Rockets. Thompson against Mathurin. Pass to Garland. And it's off from three-point range. Van Vliet on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Lets the three fly. Collins grabs the miss.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Collins gets double teamed. Takes it out to Leonard. Pass to Garland. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Garland's got 24.
Oh, he is not shying away from the moment. He is one of those players that loves the moment.
And here is Şengün. Lopez covering. Back to Şengün. Lets it go from deep. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bobbed up there for Collins. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to KD. Here's Şengün. Lopez covering. Another miss by Houston. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by KD.
Just look at the length. KD, yeah, he's different.
It's good. Durant's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Huge points from Durant. He lives for these spots.
And the Clippers call time here. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside Garland. Pass to Leonard. Over Şengün. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 27.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
Şengün with a wide open look. Yes! And tie game. That. It is a huge basket right there.
Huge points from Şengün.
Kamusta? Ano yan? Yung ano? Yung... Oo. Kasi nagtatrabaho. Nagtatrabaho. Hindi pa. Di ba nga sabi mo, pagka parang nabaw 8 hours trabaho mo tapos yun lang nagawa mo, parang gano'n. Siyempre maganda nga yung mindset na yun. Ano naman, saka umuulan dito. Oo, umuulan nga eh. Kaya ano, sana ano, parang maaga rin makatulog ganun kasi para ako oo, hindi na ako mag-ano na PS4 ng gabi. Diyan ba sa ano, walang ulan? Ano? Anong chicks? Saan yun? Saan yun? Chicken? Chicken joy? Ano nalaga ako? Nakakalata?
Tulog ka na. Pero pag natulog ka ngayon, wala ka natulog mamaya.
Oo, dito lang sa kwarto.
Malakas ba ulan? Malakas ulan?
Hindi, ano, nawawala tapos bumabalik.
The big man from Turkey stepping up.
Outside Mathurin. Outside Collins. Back to Mathurin. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Misses off the right iron. Here's Durant. Count it!
Kevin Durant.
And we have seen this from Durant before. When the game is on the line, he comes alive.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 2. We've got 28 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
All right, fans, let's hear it for young Peppers Durant.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Second team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Fred VanVleet. 2 shots.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
LA ball.
A 3 from Leonard. Misses the 3. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
They probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire. But to give them credit, they were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. See you next time.
Anong ano mo? Tingin mong kailan ka ulit mag-on-site? Buti once a week lang. Bakit? Bakit? Oh, mas tama siya. Mas okay siya.
Mabuti nga sinakto niya na Monday. Pag Monday, wala masyadong tao sa wala masyadong activity.
Oo.
Siya rin naman nagsabi na pwede naman daw agahan ang uwi. Magpatuloy lang sa bahay.
Na-allergy na naman ako.
Ano?
Na-allergy na naman. Nangangati.
Nangangati? Bakit? Hindi ka pwede kumain ng bangus? Di ba bangus ulam nyo?
Hindi, baka ano lang.
May allergy ka sa bangus?
Hindi, baka nangangati lang yan.
Kailangan mo lang maligo.
Oo.
O kaya pwedeng lamig? Malamig ba dyan?
Malamig nga eh.
O baka dahil sa lamig?
Every breath that I am able. Yung news, di ba? News. Yung speaker sa news, 30 minutes each lang. Galing. Ganun sana.
Okay,
Oo.
May activity din? O dire-diretso?
Hindi, may activity rin. Pero di ko na pinanood lahat, syempre. Tingnan.
Ano ang plano mo sa 21? May naisip ka na?
Wala pa eh. Next week na ba yan?
Oo, sa Monday.
Siguro ano na lang.
Walking ulit?
Hindi.
Walking tapos sa MacArthur naman?
Wala, may tubig pa doon.
Malay mo naman, anong araw pa lang ngayon, Lunes? 1 week pa.
Kasi alam mo ako, di ba, parang gusto ko umaalis lagi. Pero ngayon parang gusto ko umaalis, di ba, ng bahay.
Oo.
Pero ngayon parang ayokong gumalaw. Alam mo yun?
Ayaw mo?
Ayokong gumalaw.
Ngayong araw lang na to o
Ngayong araw lang na to kasi ngayong araw lang naman ako nakapirme.
Eh baka kasi nang lalata ka, wala kang lakas.
Oo nga.
Tsaka malamig din eh.
Oo, yun nga. Tsaka siguro nakadalawang kape na ako. Ay naku. Hindi maganda sa kalusugan yun. Naglaba ako ng ilang pantalon kanina eh.
Oo kasi. Kasi ito na ba si Rina?
Hindi pa. Parang maganda sila mag-reach out. Di ba? Parang maganda kung sila mag-reach out. Kasi ibig sabihin, parang interesado sila, alam mo yun. O, i-chat na lang.
I-chat mo na lang. Baka interesado ka pa. Tapos sabihin mo na lang din na bali, itikuha namin yan. Eh, wala na kasi tayo mag-ano. Bigyan lang namin sa'yo ng toka.
Oo.
Para, ipakita. Muna na natin.
Oo. Ayun na pala, mandar na kayo. Rocket.
What I'm trying to do is a couple I've been down to see. You say I'm the only you and I think you lying to me. Hey, deep thing, they don't know how I get off that. They ain't never wanted to everybody. I am the realest you will ever see. I think y'all must have forgot. I'm still playing with it, I ain't got a rap. I can really let the beat talk.
DJ Freddie Boy, this might be the illest producer / rapper of a generation. Boss Baby do it, Baby Chief do it, Big do it, not the little one. Slat!
Rico's going crazy again.
Guys, go crazy then.
Oh,
Hey! And it's Wembenyama with the jam.
Hit that, Ken.
let's go.
There you go.
In your face, Kobe. Come on, man.
Oh,
The disrespect.
Ooh.
Oh
my God. All right.
3
seconds, hurry up. Actually, not again. I'm not letting this happen again. Okay, there we go. All right.
4-point game. We have a really close one here in the fourth.
Yeah, good play. Nice. Good pass. Good play.
Sleep again. Little basket.
Hey!
Come on.
They're making everything.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Oh.
Nice.
Let's go, Chris. 3. Okay.
No, that's
Rejection by Wembenyama.
I can only imagine what it's like going up against Wemby in real life, considering I get terrified of him in 2K. Let's get it.
Did it work?
Good shot. Rubbing it in. Good game. Yeah, 51-39. Team San Antonio Spurs take home the victory. How we feeling?
Good, man.
W.
Feeling good. This is what you get, Chris. You didn't want me on the team, and look what happened. Me and the community take you down.
That was the hat. That was definitely not me. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us here on the Rap Party. If you guys enjoyed that, jump into play now and check out the finals matchup. Go get some wins like the Spurs today.
Okay, so where does that put Team 2K TV's record for the season?
I knew you were going to ask this, but after looking back, we have about a 70% win percentage, which I think is pretty good considering we mixed it up with Team 2K TV and community members throughout the year. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it too. You guys did do much better, but I'm gonna knock it down to 50-50.
Why?
Because of the streak breaker games. You cannot forget those games.
Those don't count.
They count. They count.
They do not count. Do not roll the clip.
Streak breaker, scene 1, take 2. Scene 1, take 3.
Mark is tough.
A game is a game, Chris.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Kalookan live. Mambabait.
The Knicks, ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. James Harden out there with Mitchell, and it's Tyson in at the 3. And for New York, inside it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. Well, it wouldn't be Christmas without NBA basketball. It's the gift of game day, Grant.
It is. Every player grew up watching these Christmas games, dreaming about playing in them one day. And these games are a highlight of the regular season.
Here's Tyson. Out to Mobley. Puts up a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Outside Harden. All sorts of time. No good off the back of the rim. And here's New York now. Left side Hart. Shoots over Mobley. Hart can't hit. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell. And he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. These are his first free throws of the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson. Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, BA, making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic, scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Free throw is good for Mitchell. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Now here's Towns. Boy, he just disappeared against Minnesota. They needed him. Brunson on the drive. New York, no good that time either. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Mitchell against Bridges. Mitchell misses.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And Brunson gets it to go.
I love the low simmer fire that Brunson plays with. He seems never to be out of control or over emotional. And when he goes inside, he's prepared to fight.
Now here's Allen. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson with the bucket.
That polished jump shot of Brunson's is really a key part of why he's so effective as an offensive player.
Oh, there's the alley. And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Now a timeout called by New York. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And, of course, the Cavaliers, back 3 games.
Well, right now, for New York, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And both free throws good for Hart. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 2. Pass to Allen. Here's Tyson. Hart with the defensive effort. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Nice D from Allen.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Tyson with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bridges outside. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Hart. From 20 feet. Basket's good.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 6.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Here's Brunson. Oh, rejected by Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Harden. Here's Tyson. Now here's Harden. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. The shot by Tyson, no good. Hart up top. Allen defending. Hart passes to Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson taking his time here. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Give him 8.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Harden against Brunson. Pass to Tyson. And he lobs it up top. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Here comes your Knicks City Answers, everyone. Get loud for it.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Evan Mobley. Against Brunson. Towns outside. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. Mobley with some nice D. Harden with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
That free throw no good.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Outside Brunson. Towns taking his time here. Left side Robinson. Anunoby for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Anunoby's got 6.
Confident shot from Anunoby there, showing he's very comfortable rising up off the catch.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Brunson against Harden. And that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Mobley passes to Harden. Pass to Allen. Here's Tyson. Anunoby covering. Shot clock at 5. Back to Allen. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Allen's got his second basket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Anunoby on the wing. Robinson finds Brunson. Second shot opportunity. Brunson, the second chance points on the tip in. He's got 12.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Here's Tyson. Anunoby covering from outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
That is a ferocious take by Anunoby. The drive there, he had no intention of slowing down. Straight downhill.
Harden misses.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
A nice shot by McBride.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Mobley, coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
McBride can't get it to go.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Strus has checked in. And the Knicks with the possession here. 8-point game. Brunson against Harden, and Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. They're not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Harden. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by New York. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anunoby. Buries it down low. And now a 12-point New York lead.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Harden with it. He had 9 points in his last time out. And stolen by Brunson. Launches it from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
So for Cleveland right now, Mobley out there with Dean Wade. Then there's Sam Merrill. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Harden in at point. Here's Harden after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. On the wing, Wade over Towns. Wade, that's good.
Over the years, I think Harden's come a long way as a passer, and his teammates appreciate it.
Here's Bridges. And he buries his first look.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Hart. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
New York ball.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Dennis Schroeder.
Alvarado outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's Alvarado missing.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
First clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for New York.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
You know, something else that's working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
Free throw good. Schroeder.
Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
And so he hits both. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now here's Bridges. Covered by Merrill. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Max Strus picks one up.
Occasionally, Bridges will go right after defenders like he did there.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. Shooting 2.
That's good from Bridges.
One of the NBA's Iron Men, Mikal Bridges, has remained remarkably healthy and efficient for most of his career so far.
Bridges hits them both. Cavaliers trail by 15. Outside Schroeder. Mobley passes to Wade. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming this way.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Now a timeout called by New York.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. In third, the Knicks.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Going through the defense, Robinson flexing for the and one chance.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Mitchell Robinson at the line. One shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Oh, free throw no good for Robinson.
And, you know, Robinson's length is...
And too long on the shot.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Guys, back to you.
On the rise. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Schroeder. After the basket by New York, drains the triple. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Towns. Alvarado outside. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. He can't hit that time.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
Strus the pass to Schroeder. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Here's Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got 6.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
26.
Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. Lets the 3 fly.
Josh Hart always ever active, doing a good job defensively with the block there.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Strus. Still no points. Here's Mobley. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yes, you might want to try that move on somebody else. That is good offense, unselfish play.
Alvarado with it, covered by Schroeder. Outside Hart from the arc. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Taking a broader look here. at the year-over-year scoring trend for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Now here's Schroeder. 11 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game.
Bridges with it, covered by Merrill. Towns outside. Pass to Robinson. Over Mobley. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now here's Hart. 7 points in the game, and he banks in the layup. Hart's got 9.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Mobley. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Merrill. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell gets by inside.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Hart passes to Bridges. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Schroeder against Brunson. Up top, Robinson. Outside Hart. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot here. And they'll get another chance. Robinson can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 18. On the attack, Schroeder. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Monday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And for that game against the Spurs, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Free throw good, Schroeder.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Hart. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And both free throws good for Schroeder. New York leading by 16. Towns outside. Stolen by Schroeder. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From 10 feet away. And he hits the jumper. Bridges has got 11.
Agile and skill. Let Bridges get inside with the rock. He'll find a way to get a bucket.
Schroeder passes to Allen. Here's Mitchell. The 3 ball. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Towns against Allen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul, Jared Allen. First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Clarkson's checked in for New York. And a switch here also for Cleveland. James Harden, he's checked in for Schroeder.
One shot.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Harden against Brunson. Allen, the pass to Harden. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. And Allen gets it to go.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Anunoby's got 12 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Harden fires away from outside, and that's not going to go. And so it's the New York Knicks out in front by 19 going into the break. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. I hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. And here are the Cavaliers now. The Knicks making their last shot. Here's Tyson. Anunoby covering. Pass to Mobley. Harden from outside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns down low. Allen defending. Towns can't get it to go.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Good on the shot. Mitchell's got 10.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
You got to do way more than that to throw OG off. I mean, he relishes working against contact.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back three against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
Here's Harden after the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Tyson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Brunson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now here's Harden. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Tyson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Josh Hart.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. And the basket by Bridges.
Boy, it's something to watch when Bridges finds his flow. His shots just keep coming for him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And the ball out of play, the Knicks will have it. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at Anunoby, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Tyson, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And down it goes, 2 points. Tyson's got 5 points.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Harden against Brunson. Harden with the defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Mobley passes to Allen, and he comes up with a bucket. He's got 14.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Outside Anunoby. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
Jalen Brunson, first personal foul. Second team foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
From a sixth man of the year to MVP, James Harden has had a lot of different roles in the NBA, and he's excelled at every one of them.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Harden hits them both.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. And here's Robinson. Allen defending. Robinson in the post. He's against Allen. Robinson can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Outside Harden for three. Clarkson grabs a miss. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. From 9 feet, and he knocks the jumper down. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
Three-pointer, Harden. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 6. Rebound. In the game. McBride.
I don't think they dropped down to the. Maybe they had 1 or 2 seasons from down. Pero never. Kaya sila nag-repeat. I think meron isa.
Passes to Clarkson. Shoots from 14. No good. A bit long that time. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Harden. And it's Harden again missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Fires the three. And it's New York with a rebound.
Man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by New York.
And we'll send one your way.
Alvarado's checked in for Brunson. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You look at New York, they're still the top team in this league, sitting at number 1.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, they're staying put, but still towards the top. In a decent spot midway through the schedule, still tons of games left to prove they're a top-tier team.
Now here's Alvarado. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Tries to break his ice. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Alvarado, the pass to Clarkson. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Cavaliers trail by 14. Harden scanning the floor. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McBride on the wing. Fires from deep. Mobley grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. New York, number 1. The Cavaliers, 2nd.
Both teams are very disruptive defensively. They challenge ball handlers, roam the passing lanes, and basically create havoc.
Now here's Alvarado. Clarkson outside. Back to Alvarado. Outside McBride. Shot clock at 5. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Cleveland making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Now here's Schroeder. He has 6. From 7 feet. Nice touch on the bank shot. Schroeder's got 8.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 17.
OG, reliable and capable as a scorer. He's got his rhythm going, so he's going to keep shooting.
73-58.
Left side Schroeder. From deep, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Fires from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm. Arm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Merrill in at the 3 slot. Now here's Schroeder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You got to stay down if you're the defender there. On defense, you keep your feet on the ground. Schroeder using the pump fake to draw him in.
That free throw no good. New York making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Strus comes in for Merrill. And it's Harden in for Donovan Mitchell. Knicks leading by 14. Pass to Shaman. Back to Brunson. Here's Shaman. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. Puts it up from 12. That one's wide left.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Here's Bridges. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Bridges is really a good foul shooter, so you do not want to send him to the line.
Bridges hits them both. Cavaliers trail by 16. Allen on the wing. Cleveland working the ball around now. Three-pointer, Harden. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Outside Brunson.
Anunoby throwing it down right on top of their head. Way above the rim.
Strus finds Harden. The three is up. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Out to Bridges. Offensive rebound. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Timely swat by the big man, Allen. He knows his team depends on him to defend the basket.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Shaman. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Harden against Bridges. Pass to Allen. Back to Harden. The three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Allen's gotten 4 this quarter.
And, guys, Allen is certainly in the zone. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and when he does that, he'll stay with it. He won't let up.
Here's Shamet, covered by Strus. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Towns showing some fight inside.
You gotta respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Three-pointer. Harden hits the try.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Towns passes to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. And they double up Brunson. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's all from three-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Back to Harden. Pass to Allen. It's deflected.
Bridges' defense is so important to this team. He gives you some rim protection from the wing. Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Hart's checked in for New York. Knicks leading by 6. Here's Brunson. That one is off. Great D that time from Allen. Bridges against Harden. On the wing, Strus fires for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, we see OG has really improved his jump shot, but I like when he takes that thing inside. Uses his athleticism in the painted area.
To the middle. Here's Brunson. Tries again, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, you grow up in the family business of hoops. You expect to be good.
Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Schroeder.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Boy, his ability to penetrate in this one has really been something special, making the defense really look helpless. as he was able to get inside time and time again. Not that it's easy to stop a guy with his ball skill and agility, but boy, did he make it look easy.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Tyson. Outside Harden. Long distance 3. He is buried. Now just a 5-point Knick lead.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And so it's Cleveland with it. From deep, Mitchell. And Cleveland. Another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Brunson passes to Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. That's 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, how about the collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And what can't this guy do? Mobley with a massive bucket.
Free throw no good for Mobley. Knicks leading by 4. Outside Hart, and he lobs it up.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Now here's Harden. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. Harden's got 21.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
New York has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's Anunoby. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, I love the energy that Anunoby plays with. He's so good at forcing the defender's hand.
That That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. .144 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Harden. Offensive board. Mobley from deep. Mitchell. No luck on that one.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Harden. Jacks up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Harden's got 24 points.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Harden against Brunson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Harden. Yes!
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 51 seconds left in the fourth.
And make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers. Let's get loud and stand up. Make some noise.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brunson penetrating. Go!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Now here's Harden over Brunson. Outside for Harden. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh! Drained it from downtown.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're behind by 2. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Strus, he's checked in for Tyson. Here's Brunson. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, wow! A huge... basket to tie the game!
JB, Jalen Brunson, cold-blooded in the clutch. We've seen this movie many a time before.
Harden against Brunson. It's good!
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
See you next time.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Donovan, it took a half for you guys to really find your rhythm. But once you did, you took control.
Yeah, you know, I think the biggest thing for us, we just got to compete. And I think that's what we did at the end of the day. We found a way to fight back. They got a lot of talented guys on that team. You know, they got a lot of guys who can go out and get buckets and rebound. But we just overcame it, played defense, and got stops when we needed.
Thanks, Donovan.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
이 노래는 달려 도시